Hello? I think it's fixed. I hope it's fixed. I think it's fixed now. Finally. About time. Yeah, it looks like it's working again on Twitch. I've got my Twitch open and it's there. Marco. I seen a monkey. I need to go through Prime actually. There's a bunch of Fallout stuff, isn't there? Has anyone watched the Fallout series yet? It's pretty good to be fair. I enjoyed it. And I thought it was a good show. Just kind of sucks that I kind of binged it in like 2 days, and I'm just like I don't really have much to watch now. I suppose. Okay, we're cooking again now. We're back on, back on 3 platforms. Cooking to win. How does he know my name? He knows my name for some reason. The new Zyra skin's out. Yeah, yeah. To be fair, it's not a bad skin. A lot of people think it's probably one of her better skins. She's seven. Have I like got someone that knows me? Yeah, a lot of people were saying it should have been legendary, but it wasn't. But it's still like a really good 1350 skin. So I wouldn't complain too much about it. Yeah, that's fair. I just I just want Wu to get like I don't know. There's so much that I want them to do with Wu, but they just won't do it. Like his E, I want his E to have AD scaling, not a huge amount, like 10% to like between 10 and 20%. I think's enough, just enough to like give your E some actual scaling into the late game. Because like right now you've got one damage skill that scales and that's it. And then he'd be perfect gameplay wise. because it's not gonna like massively influence his like it won't
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Every mistake is a lesson.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Oh. Wukong. Yep. Will soon come. Bro. Missed every Q.
Bring me a real challenge.
Minions have spawned.
I'm just muting. Hey. No, it's I'm just gonna report him for being toxic. Yeah, the Zyra skin's nice, but like, what do you want me to do when top lane is playing Mundo and barely wins against the Teemo, and he's building like minimal MR, if any, and then like mid lane that was fed doesn't fucking just throws her win. She was like 7-1 on Diana at one point, and then she just lost it. And then like that was really bad. I should have moved away before smiting. I'm just like, yeah. And then like the bot lane was just like perma lost anyway. Like you lost to a fucking Sona Seraphine with Lux Yasuo. You missed every single Lux Q, and you want to start shit talking me in the next game because I got you on my team again. Like, get a grip with yourself, man. Insult me like if you had a good KDA. I had a better KDA than you. Like, come on, man. I hate people in this elo that have an ego, man. They're just like, you're not good. You're in gold for a reason. You picked Lux, who's a somewhat strong... Yeah. He's a somewhat strong support right now. And you had a Yasuo, which was a really bad matchup on your part because you picked a fucking bad comp for bot lane into a Sona Seraphine bot, which just like Sona Seraphine won't hard win the lane, but pardon me, but they'll bully you. They'll bully you in the lane, and then on top of that, they've got friggin' what's it called as well?
First blood.
You ain't getting away from me that easy. Oh, Paro. Well, like you play in Sejuani into a Wukong, and you're trying to like the only damage Sejuani's basically got is her E. Like one proccing that on you, and then it's got like a long cooldown. So like early game, I'll just win.
Adapt to all situations.
Like right now, I'll pick up boots. I'll pick up parts of Eclipse. Yeah, I used to. Because didn't they change her ult? So, like, it's still similar to what it used to be, but didn't it just used to, like, freeze the first person it hit, or, like, now it just creates like the AoE, doesn't it? Like it used to freeze multiple people from what I remember, or like have some like potential to do so.
Show me the path.
Team sleeping. Yeah, I like you can. Hey, you're right, Meppa. Because I know it used to. Didn't it just used to freeze everyone it hit? Like it was like you could 5-man stun basically, and now it's just like it's a 1-man stun with a slow on everyone else. Like it used to be a lot better than it is. Right, Sejuani's bot, so free grubs.
My journey's only beginning.
An ally has been slain.
Problem I've got as well is like Camille's like really bad at the moment in top lane. She's better as a support. So I'm a bit concerned that we're just gonna like she's not gonna do well into Darius basically. She's just gonna feed him. Because I like right now I just need to farm and get ahead.
An ally
I
has
don't know what bot lane's doing. Fighting in like a really bad position. The thing is like when they were pushed, like had the enemies pushed up to the tower, the enemies moved away from their tower before Zyra and Jinx came to help me.
Every mistake is a lesson.
That's fine. Take my blue. I got grubs from it. Yeah, her CC's not as strong, anywhere near as strong as it used to be. It's kind of like her, like I'd say she was like the OG Rail, and then like she just got like put into this niche position where she's like a jungler, but she's not a great jungler. Like she can clear because everything's AoE, so she's got somewhat reasonable clear, but she sucks.
Just right stuff.
And then on top of that, they tried to make Rail jungle as well, and Rail sucks.
My place is on the top.
Tell you what's gonna happen now. Never mind. I thought Xerath was just gonna appear and walk forward and just like Q. Throws.
My ability.
Oh, one sec. Ult him. Yeah.
Adapt to all situations.
Let me read that. Old active, throws a colliding magic damage to enemies. Each enemy hit at the end of the area stunned. Yeah. Now it's just like one person, isn't it? And it just leaves a massive slow. Like it's nice, but I still think it should hit multiple people. Because it is a skill shot at the end of the day, and you can miss that skill shot. She's just getting fucked. Like, she doesn't know how to play into Darius at all. Just like this bot lane doesn't know how to play into a fucking Caitlyn Morgana. Like, she's just walking up to him. She needs to be saving her dash for, like, when he tries to Q. She needs to avoid the pull and then hit the Q. Where hit the E when he tries to Q. Right, I'm securing one.
My journey's still beginning.
It's fucking useless, man. You dying when you've got fucking... She's like, all she had to do was R him then, and he had nowhere to go.
You don't fight, you can't make friends.
An enemy has been slain. You have been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Dame is something else, man. Yeah, but you can still like harass with the plants. Like even if like she ignores the snare, with Black Shield, you can still like drop it for the damage. Because like the problem is like the bot lane's 0-5 right now. Now I've secured 6 grubs out of 6 grubs. I've lost 0 drakes out of 0, and I'm 2 for 2. So who is the awful player in this situation? The guy that was being toxic at the start that's 0-2. Or me that's like farming and staying relevant and taking stuff and hasn't lost their tower in 13 minutes. Like, why are you fighting? I don't want to fight that. I do not want to fight Caitlyn without Eclipse up.
My place is at the top.
At least Kassadin's coming down, but... I cannot fight Caitlyn without ult. Turret in the... Yeah, we need them, man. Jungle turrets. Just keep the enemy Shakos out of our jungle that way. The thing is, I got Jinx like what? A kill then?
Double kill. Executed.
Okay. If Zyra comes, it's just free. I lost the Drake here, but I got a shutdown on Kate, which is way more value for me personally. I'm gonna lose the Drake. I can't contest it because like I'm the only one here. I need ult to do anything. I'm gonna go for Herald anyway. Herald's gonna be a lot more valuable here than one Drake. Like Hex Tech Drake's good as well. Yeah, but the thing is there was like 3 of them nearby, so I don't really trust trying to go for the Drake. I'd rather like take these, go Herald, because Herald's gonna give me a lot more value than a Drake. They didn't even bother. I don't know what Sejuani's doing because she's not fighting for anything. I don't know why they're chasing. Like, why are you chasing into a Morgana and a Sejuani? That's fine. I'm gonna pull it back. Because I've got vision there, so I don't want them to see while I'm taking it. Like that. I don't know why she hasn't gone for the Drake though, that's the thing, because like it's a free Drake. It's been a free Drake for like ages for him. I kind of want to force them away, so I'm going to drop Herald. Give a fuck if you're playing Zyra, you're not taking my blue when I'm like... The thing is, she's used her ult. Okay. I want to kill Kate, because Kate's like, she's fed. I got 8 seconds to like tower diver. 5. I nearly got the double. If you seen them, Shojin's is getting a nerf as well. Like Shojin's is like really solid on Wu at the moment because your ult can stack it really fast. But they're making it so each stack you can only get 1 stack per ability instance every 1 second. So his ult, like 1 charge of your ult can only give you 2 stacks now. If you go for the full duration. It's so bad.
My journey's only beginning.
An enemy has been slain.
I got this. You don't fight, you can't make friends.
I want to dive him, man. Problem is, I'm our front line as well that I hate. That's what I hate. So they're gonna. Oh no, we've got Camille, haven't we? She's just not sitting with us. Like if Camille came down, then we probably could have dived them. So they don't have much. We got Cassadin, but I didn't get my heal off in time. Just gonna die to a Xerath. Ugh, disgusting. Maybe I'll go Edge here. Edge might be a better shout. Yeah, I think I'll go Edge. Edge will give me a bit more sustain, and it's still giving me lethality, but it's giving me the spell shield as well, so it can block like the Morg Q, the Morg R, the Sejuani R, the Xerath poke. Gives me that little bit of extra sustain to like get in on them and do shit. And get out.
Wuju stuck. Who questions my ability?
Slain an enemy. Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh, the tower is still up. How have we not took this tower? We've got 6 grubs. I don't get why they're not like hit the tower. You'll spawn grubs. We've got like what one, two range that are sitting in the lane, and they're not even landing one hit on the tower.
Show me the path.
I don't get this, man.
You got it.
Just wait.
Just gonna go farm then, if they don't want to fucking finish, take objectives.
My journey.
It's like they don't understand that every like little hit you do to the tower is gonna give you that little bit of extra damage that's gonna slowly chunk it away.
Ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy. Shut down.
What is that ult, man? Why have you ulted under tower, man? Like, I can see why she was struggling so much.
Enemy double kill. Shut down.
Nearly got him. Oh, man. They're just like A-ramming in mid and just like getting no value from it. It's so fucking brain dead. I just don't get what the fuck they're doing. Just gonna go for a mana moon to like deal like even more burst damage than I can. Like if I get more mana, like I've essentially got infinite sustain anyway with Essence Reaver now, because I'm getting 76 mana back on a 20 mana skill or a 60 mana or a 50 mana. So I'm always getting more mana back than I'm spending on the skill.
Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Shut down. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Who questions my ability?
Look at that damage. It's not much, but it's slowly ticking away on the tower. There we are, 1Q done.
Adapt to all situations.
I don't want to fight that. I want to get my Mora mana, so I get a bunch of my mana moon, so I get a bunch of extra damage. Because now each I get 43 bonus attack, and I'm starting to scale it properly as well. So it's at 39 at the moment. What's the max I need? 360. Yeah.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy. Enemy double kill. An enemy has
This is like so easy. Like all I need to do is get on Caitlyn and Morgana, get one of them out of the fight, and we just win. Like Darius is playing fucking Tetris on top. Like he's not even a threat because like he's just going solo in top lane and not actually taking anything. So he's just doing like the low elo top lane shit where like they just permanently stay top and don't help their team whatsoever. I mean, he's there now, but it's not gonna make a difference. I think. What have we got? I think I'll go for what's it called now? Collector. I think going Collector makes sense because I've already got like a crit item. Oh no, it's only one, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna go Youmuu's then. I thought I had more than one crit item. If I had two, I was gonna go that, but yeah. Like, why are you fighting without me? You're fighting without the most fed person on your team. Right, I'm literally the most fed person on the team and they're fighting 4v5 without me. And they've got 0 people. Oh man. People just love throwing in this elo, don't they? I thought about trying Terminus, but it's not worth it, to be honest. You can't like... Even if you're playing something like Warwick, for example, I don't think it's worth it because it doesn't do enough damage. Like it's not giving you enough of like the values. Sorry, so it's like what 8 armor and magic resist up to 24 or 10% up to 30%. Like, it's just not worth it. How are you? Yeah, I'll just kill like the 2 fed people and nearly get Xerath as well on my team. Like my team's so bad at like targeting. At least they're taking towers now. That's the important thing.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. An ally has been slain.
I think Youmuu's here. And then go for my boots, Ionians. I need to finish Mana Moon fast though for like the full buff. It's the only problem is like it is taking a while.
You can't make friends.
But we can get Soul here, which is huge for us.
Shut down.
Okay, that was a loss. I shouldn't have followed Camille, to be honest. Okay, I think she keeps them off long enough for us to get up. No, never mind. It's one Drake, so it's not a huge issue, but she ain't got damage. Although to be fair, look at their base. They're gonna lose two Nexus towers now. That Drake is not worth it for them. Because now I'm just gonna backdoor. I picked up an elixir. I'm full build. I got elixir. I don't have Mana Moon finished into Mora mana, sadly, but you know, beggars can't be choosers and all that.
Look, I like a good, long, curved, hard.
I'm hoping it there it is. It always the delay on it always makes me think that it's not gonna show up.
My place is at the top.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
How? This just shows like how bad they are. Because they can't even kill a Darius 2v1. Like, what are they doing, man? Just... I don't know what they're doing there. Like, we could have finished by now, but they're just... I'm gonna have my Mana Moon finished before we finish the game. That's how bad this game is. See, I normally take Elixir because it gives you that bit of extra sustain. And it gives you tenacity, which is really nice. But the problem is, because it increases your champion size too, it makes you an easier target to hit. Congrats on being first as well, Cookie. I could... Physical Vamp's alright. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm full build. I can't really go for anything else now.
I'd shower you with coconut cream pies.
I think realistically, I do just try to finish.
Shut down.
Never settle for second.
Because, like, the team is taking the piss, man. Like, going Baron and that, they've got... They had an open base. I mean, we need Baron now, to be fair. They're fighting without ults.
Ally has been slain. Enemy has been slain.
Let's get Baron. I'm full build. Like, I've got nothing more I can buy to like make myself better. I can sell boots and go for mercs, but it's not gonna give me much value. I'd rather have like the faster cooldowns than a tiny bit of magic resist into an AP team. Because I'm not playing to like survive that long anyway.
If you don't fight, you can't.
I got 360.
Every mistake is a lesson.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. You have been slain.
But why are you going B now? Oh my god, this team. I just want to finish, man. It's a 42-minute game. Like, you know what?
Shut down.
What can I do? I keep buying fucking damage and sustain. Like, they've got Elder. They've got Elder. They've got friggin' Elder. Is it Elder or is it Soul? It's Soul. Okay, so we don't have Elder yet. Fucking hell, I thought it was Elder. I was gonna say if we're fucking struggling to finish with Elder. Jesus Christ.
Is that all they've got? My place is at the top. Adapt to all situations.
Why are they playing so like back? We've got a friggin'. We got Zyra. We got Camille. Camille and we got Cassadin. Like, why are people playing so defensive? Like, they're waiting for me to engage, and like no one's in a position.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Enemy double kill. Time's over. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
My god, they are so useless.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Like, there's no, like, we finish. We've got fucking 2 seconds for them to get up. There's one. Good job throwing. Like, I don't understand how you can be this bad at the game. Thank you, Dragon. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm just kind of raging right now. Like, you can't, like, we've got the fucking team to go in, because all you need is you have Camille engage on someone, Zyra press R on top of Camille, so anyone that comes in on that person gets fucking knocked up and CC'd. Me coming in after, and then Cassadin and fucking Jinx to fucking clear the squishes. Hey. That Cassadin was fucking terrible, man. Like, he's just playing like he's on artillery mage like Xerath, just sitting right at the back. You've got a fucking 5-second teleport blink, and you've got flash built. Like, you've got flash on top of that. You anti MR, like, there's 1, 2, 3 MR that are going to do less damage to you because of how your kit's designed. You've got Zhonya's as well. Like, what the fuck are you sitting so far back? I just give up after that. I don't think I'm going to play anymore after that. This is brutal. I need to check some stuff as well. Okay. Because I might have a game, a D&D game tonight. Well, in the morning. So I might need to get a quick bit of shut-eye. But it hasn't been rolled yet. And the other game... So the thing is, I've got, like, one of the games I signed up for D&D, I don't even really want to play. Like, I want to play my character just to get, because I've only just made them, so I want to get a few sessions in. But, like, I don't know, the mission is, like, so against me. My character's a necromancer, right? So, like, all of my stuff is basically, like, played around having minions and summoning minions, and the DM's just like, yeah, it's underwater fighting, yeah, that's fine. So I've got half movement, and then they're like, oh, you also get disadvantage on melee attacks other than with like these specific weapons. It's like, oh, well, my skeletons are kind of okay because they can have short swords, but I'd rather have them sit back and poke with arrows, which is what they're better for. I might just take zombies, to be honest, and just try and like pile onto someone and grapple. Ugh. Don't know. I'll see how it goes, I guess. I think we got death protection anyway, so my character won't die. I don't know, because I got like this. Let me bring up the old D&D shit. We can have a little chat about D&D. D&D wizard. So I'm playing a necromancer wizard, right? Let me switch scenes. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. So, I don't know if you can see that. Just about. Yeah, basically. So I'm like 6th level wizard right now. So I don't have too much going for me. Like, I need to look at the spell list, to be honest, and see if there's any good spells I could take. Because the main ones I'm playing around is... Where is it? Summon Undead. So animate dead. Because I'm a necromancer. Because I'm a necromancer, at 6th level, I get animate dead for free if I don't already have it. And when I cast animate dead, I can create an additional zombie or skeleton, and then their hit point maximums increase by my wizard level, which is 6. So they've got 6 extra HP, which isn't much. And then they add proficiency bonus to their weapon damage rolls. So they do a bit more damage, to take a bit more damage, which is quite nice. But zombies and skeletons are really weak, right? So you kind of like, in like a campaign, you can make it so like you've got like a massive army of them and you're just constantly maintaining them. Because you have control of them for 24 hours and then you have to like reassert command of them. But using the spell, you can reassert command on like 4 of them. So you could use 2 as a necromancy wizard. You can use 2 to get 4, and then hold on to 1, and then use it to get control of all 4 of them, and then do it again where you get another 4. Then you use 2 lots to control 4, so you've got 8. So you build it up slowly. But then you've also got Summon Undead, which also benefits from this because it's a necromancy spell. And this is going to be like your main kind of like go-to. So it's 11 arm AC plus the level of the spell, which is 3. So it'd be 14 AC. Obviously, you can upcast it, so it'd be like 14, 15, 16, and so forth. It's got 30 hit points if it's a ghostly or putrid, or 20 if it's skeletal, and then you can add 10 for each above 3rd. So if you did 4th level, it would be 15 AC with 40 HP as a ghostly. It's got 30-foot speed, or flight of 40 if it's a ghost. It's got pretty nice damage and condition immunities, dark vision, speaks the same language as you do. Proficiency bonus is equal to yours, and then you get all this here. So like, if it's putrid, if it starts, any creature that starts its turn other than me within 5 feet of the spirit must succeed a con saving throw against my spell save DC will be poisoned until the start of its next turn, which is quite nice. But like the only problem is poison is like resisted by quite a lot. You got incorporeal passage, which the spirit can move through other creatures and objects as if it were difficult terrain. If it ends its turn inside an object, it's pushed out to the nearest unoccupied space and takes 1d10 force damage for every 5 feet travelled. So basically, you can pass through stuff, which, I mean, it's all right if you're trying to get through terrain without like walls and stuff to get to the other side. But other than that, it's not really used that much. It gets multi-attack, so it can do a number of attacks equal to half the spell's level, rounded down. So if you do a 4th level, so you upcast it to 4th, you get 2 attacks, which is pretty strong, to be fair, for a 4th level. And then its attacks are either Deathly Touch, which it's 1d8 plus 3 plus the spell's level necrotic damage, and it's a Wisdom saving throw, or the enemy is frightened of the undead until the target's next turn. So what Frighten does, it's actually like probably one of the strongest crowd controls in the game. It makes it so they get, while the ghost in this case is alive, or rather like in like vision, it gets disadvantage on all its attacks. And it can't move any closer to the ghost, like towards the ghost. So you position the ghost between like you and them, and then you proc the frightened, and then like they got disadvantage on attacks, and they can't move any closer towards you, which is really nice. You're right, Finn. Sorry about that. I was rambling on. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Grave Ball, if you went with Skeletal. Honestly, Skeletal's just not even worth doing, because all it is like you make a ranged skeleton that can only do ranged attacks, but you've already got skeletons from Animate Dead that can do ranged attacks, so it's not really worth it. And then if you go with Putrid, it's got Rotting Claw, where if the target's poisoned and it hits, they've got to succeed a Constitution saving throw or be paralyzed. Like, paralyzed is, again, one of the strongest like crowd control effects in the game, because it's basically like they can't move, attack, or do anything. They also fail any, I think it's any strength and dex saving throws automatically, and attacks against them are guaranteed crits or advantage. I can't remember. I think it's guaranteed crits. So it's quite powerful, but a lot of things resist poison, which doesn't help. Let me see. So I think the best one to go is probably Ghostly, because Ghostly gets the most movement anyway. It gets 40 feet. 40 feet flying, which is a lot better. Plus it can go through objects if it needs to. It will cost like double movement, but it can go through them. And then obviously you can fear them. And then like at 4th level, when I get my 4th level spell slots, I could just upcast it. So it's a 15 AC, 40 HP ghost that attacks twice. So two chances at applying fear, frighten. Animate Dead, you just kind of like, it's not great. You get it's just basically like little chump blockers, basically. I don't know. I need to have a look. So I might learn a new spell. Because wizards have got like a lot of spells you can learn, but I don't know what to learn, to be honest. Because I can. Let's see. I need like I've got some stuff that helps like this is one of my favorite spells, to be fair. Tasha's hideous laughter. You you basically you target a creature within 30 feet, and then it's got to succeed a wisdom saving throw or fall prone and become incapacitated and unable to stand for the duration. Um, if it's got less than full intelligence, though, it's not affected. And then at the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, it can make another saving throw. Um, and it's got advantage if it's a saving throw triggered by damage, and on a success, the spell ends. So it's a good way of like taking someone out to focus on something else, and then like coming back to them. But my favorite Tasha spell, because I don't know what it is, but Tasha has like so many good spells. Tasha's Mind Whip is my favorite. They've got to succeed on an intelligence saving throw, and if they fail, they'll take 3d6 psychic damage, and it can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. And also, on its next turn, it gets to choose whether it moves, does an action, or a bonus action, but it can only do one of them. And on a successful, it takes half the damage anyway, but doesn't suffer the other effects. So it's a pretty solid second level spell. But yeah, I like it. I like it. Eventually, I'll get like immunity to necrotic damage as well, and then at 14, you can just like choose one undead you can see within 60 feet, and it's got to make a charisma saving throw against your DC. But if it fails, that that undead becomes friendly to you and has to obey your commands. And there's some very strong undead that have like really bad charisma scores and stuff. So could be quite a bit of fun. Let me just check. Have they rolled yet? Um, let's see. So yeah, I'm just waiting on people rolling. There's like two games I could potentially have tomorrow. One like early, and then like one like late in the afternoon. But I need to get my D&D in, man. It's the only problem trying to like balance D&D streams and YouTube around each other. But yeah. But yeah, so tomorrow oh, okay. Yeah, tomorrow we got Baldur's Gate 3 in the morning. And then I'm gonna try and do a stream later on as well. Uh we'll probably do some community games tomorrow, because I know like a few people haven't been here today, and I wasn't doing them today anyway. I changed my mind, so we can get a few people in for that. Um, and then I kind of want to look at having something a bit more chill to do on a Saturday as well. For stream. So I was thinking like Lego Fortnite, just like building shit and exploring, and because I play it a bit here and there, and it's quite a relaxing game. I want something kind of like relaxing like that. So yeah, I think we'll look to start adding that in, especially because they've added like vehicles now that you can turn and stuff, and they've got sets so you can have like more like theme stuff, and yeah, it's getting pretty nice to be honest. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. The last the latest VOD as well is I've had the first version today, so I've sent that back with like the edits and whatnot. So it'll probably be out Monday again. Um, so it shouldn't be too long for that, which is quite nice. And then yeah, and then that's the VODs kind of running smoothly. See, like I think if I aim to do them on like Monday or Tuesday, record them and send them off, they should be done by Monday then, so I can get them up and running. Um, Obviously clip wise, I'm currently just doing clips from that, but might look to add more from like streams and stuff. But at the moment, it's just from the VODs. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, I think Wednesdays I'm gonna focus them for the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough as well. The full custom character playthrough. Um, I just kind of want to have like one specific day for that, and we'll just like go through a bit each week. Obviously, like because you can kind of rush through Act 1 anyway. But I'm gonna try and take my time with it. I'm hoping because we did quite a bit last time. To be fair, we got to like what three, level three, and cleared quite a bit. I'm hoping in the next one we can get to level 5 because I want to get people their feats, and then I want to get um I want to get extra attack unlocked for people as well, because obviously like 3 of the characters have extra attack, which is going to be huge for them. I mean the one's got can do like 1 to 2 attacks extra anyway a turn as a bonus action, but they'll be doing like 3 or 4 attacks a turn instead, and then we'll have like one doing 2 attacks as well, and then one can do like 2 attacks or like use like crowd control, and then obviously we've got our healer running around who's buffing and healing. So it's a pretty solid team, to be fair. I was a bit worried when I was setting it up because I thought that it would probably be a bit simple and not really like have everything you need. Um, but no, it's running quite smoothly. But yeah, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, I think as well, like, so earlier today, like, I went on Twitter, and every time I go on Twitter, it just feels like there's constant drama and constant, like, people getting called out for shit, or, like, people getting doxxed, or, like, it just feels like the VTuber community on Twitter is just constantly having, like, issues of some sort. So, um, essentially I'm gonna start transitioning away from, like, I'm not really as active on it anymore anyway, but I'm gonna start transitioning over to like being more active in the Discord. Um, so the plan is I'm gonna like obviously post a schedule, try and give you updates there, if I'm streaming or if I'm not streaming or what's going on the day. I'm still gonna use Twitter, but it's more gonna be like I'll do like my go lives when I go live, or like promoting my VOD when my VOD comes out, or like because I schedule a lot of tweets anyway, so like I'll go through and schedule like my schedule tweet that's scheduled. The tweets for like what I'm going to be doing on the day as well are scheduled, so I'll still be doing them on like a weekend, but outside of like stream related stuff, I'm just going to try and minimize the amount I'm on Twitter because it's just not a good environment, honestly. And I'd rather just focus on building up the Discord anyway and focusing streams. So yeah, I won't be as active on Twitter going forward. But anyway, yeah, I'm rambling here, but yeah. So next week, hopefully more streams because we haven't really streamed this much this week. But yeah, get some consistency down with like what we're streaming each day. Because I do kind of want to like. I just feel like I'm playing like a lot of League right now on stream and not much else. So I'm gonna try and like set some days and stuff for other stuff. But anyway, I'm not gonna raid anyone tonight. I'm just gonna call it. But I'll be back tomorrow morning with some Baldur's Gate, and then probably later on after that for some community games and stuff. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.